Jumping right into the action here, Unite Gaming staying alive for just one more map, or it could be another one if they're able to take this Sovereign domination. Strictly Business currently lead the series 2-1 after taking the first two maps of the series, but you just saw Unite Gaming take Blitz on Warhawk. We're going to Sovereign for some more domination action. I gotta watch Ricky from Unite Gaming. Well, I can't because he's dead.
you jinx him, dude. What is about Sovereign that has made this map so intense?
Symmetrical, man.
The symmetrical nature of the map.
Symmetrical maps are the best type of maps, Golden Boy. But let's jump over to Embos. Right now, the action is going to go down at the B flag area, and it does go under control of Strictly Business. As I'm going to move over to Sensor. So we haven't even played a minute into the game. Sensor already has 3 flag captures.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm not lying.
Wow, Sensor. He's just been on the money. On the money. And it's all right, so Sensor able to find one player as well. And continue to hold down B, and he's just racking up the kills here. This is a good look for Sensor.
All right, so Strictly Business, they're trying to win this map, and if they do win this map, they win the series, and they will match up against Fuse in the next round. But we got to get past Unite Gaming, of course, switching over to Fuse, as he is now the lead slayer for Strictly Business, and iJinx the two get the last one live. B flag getting contested, get the nade out over towards the flag guard, but you see 3 members for Unite Gaming are able to capture that and get it under their control. Ricky, back on your screen.
Yeah, let's see what the one of the main slayers here for Unite Gaming. I shouldn't say main. I think that's an improper word. I think actually just straight up slayer, because there's so many of them on this Unite roster. And, you know, I always expect big things out of Ricky. Right now, not letting me down. He's 5-2 here. Big drop shot out of him to be able to win that gun battle by B as he begins a rotation around it, anticipating there could be some pressure over by A. And it seems like Unite Gaming, they were going to go for the trip cap, but there is going to be an opportunity here for one player from Strictly Business to make some noise and perhaps make a cap happen on his own. Ricky, though, he's going to be able to thwart that one. No Strictly Business members are going to be in the vicinity of B. It seems like SB has to answer back and get a flag because they were earning absolutely no points throughout that entire transition. Yeah,
the C flag was neutralized for a good amount of time, and that allowed Unite Gaming to go up by a total of 9 points right now, as Ricky, well, he's starting to come alive. Well, he's been slaying like a monster this entire series, currently on top at 8-4, but look at Fierce and Sensor for Strictly Business. They, too, are picking up kills around the map. As still 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first half. If you're new to competitive domination, we play 2 5-minute halves, add up the scores, and whoever has more, win the map.
All right, and let's see here with Fears actually by Top Control. Now, there's something that I find interesting about this map, Revan. A lot of players have been telling me Top Control is great. Great position to hold down, great power position. But on the other side, on computers, that's also a very good position to hold down. Well, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, over near the green warehouse. So if you jump over there are 2 reasons for that. Is if you're holding up towards Top Control, you could jump out on the platform onto the B flag or just jump on top platform and shoot down. But if you're holding over near the green warehouse, you could just kind of hug the wall there and also get a line of sight onto B. So it's just players just trying to work the best position to keep players off of that B flag.
Do you think it's more player preference?
Yeah, player
how they
preference.
choose to go for that attack?
I know Complexity, they love to just lock down the top sides of the map and just work from the high ground, whereas other teams, they just want to fight from the green street and hold position over there, maybe work the undergrounds as well, climbing up the ladders and such.
All right, well, let's go ahead now and actually see what is going on here with Sensor. Unfortunately, he's going to get picked off. It will be 65-47 as Strictly Business have been struggling in this matchup. This has not been, you know, the best of looks for them here. Every single time they're making moves, they get shut down right away. And the score is reflectant of that, as it's actually going to be a 21-point lead here for Unite Gaming, which is similar to what we saw in the strike zone, except the roles were reversed.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it up to Sensor, though. 6 captures. He's doing phenomenal in the objective department, but the team overall right now, they're just struggling a little bit. I mean, they were able to capture B flag, but ever since they got it in, you know, the first 30 seconds, they haven't been able to recapture it.
Embo's like did a double take on that one. He was like, huh? Oh, okay, sure. I'll take him out. And oh, Bose, he almost got that player as well. But as time begins to dwindle down here, 85-57, this is certainly looking very good here for United. Commanding lead going into the half, perhaps, with Unite Gaming really just showing that they are not going to be taken lightly. And like you said, we could very well see game 5, round 11, Revan.
You know, it's possible. That's been the theme of the entire tournament, Golden Boy. Just round 11, game 5. It seems to always get there, but there you see the final score, 88-61, 27-point lead for Unite Gaming going to the second half. As there you see the scoreboard as well. Ricky 15-9, continuing to slay. This guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky's just doing the business here, and he needed to be the step-up player.
He's doing the business?
Doing the business. He's
I
doing
like
the
what
business,
you
the
did
strictly
there.
business. You know, you like what I did? I try, you know. It's a Tuesday for me. You know, it's just another day at the office.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so 27 points. You think Strictly Business can come back from that deficit?
It's a pretty extreme deficit. We have seen it done before. We have seen a pretty wide deficits come back from before in this tournament. More specifically, I believe Complexity.
They were down 29, and they won by just 1 point.
By just 1 mere point. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting here. We have, there you go, the match summary for that first round of play. Is Strictly Business. They had pretty solid numbers overall, but that 7 caps from Sensor, that is crazy. That's something you don't see all the time.
But most of them were on his home flag. You know, granted, it was Unite Gaming. They were just constantly just neutralizing the home flag and stuff like that. But here we go. The second side of Sovereign Domination has started back up. Strictly Business, they're in a deficit of 27 points, as we just said. So Unite Gaming, they're just looking to hold map control going into the second side.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, Unite Gaming's thinking to themselves, like, obviously they need the W here, without a doubt, but they know, like, we're going to go to Warhawk. We're going to go to Search and Destroy. You know what? Ricky's hot now. I think this is going to be the opportunity that they needed here. But on the other side for Strictly Business, I mean, really, when you think about it, they could realistically just, you know, shut them down right here. Come back into it. You know, the key for Unite, don't be complacent with what you have. Yeah. Make that 27 a plus 40. Make it, you know, like.
The best way to approach it is go at it like it's the first side of the map. Fresh start. Right now, you don't have a lead. It's 0-0. Play like you normally would. And, you know, the same could be said when we were playing Capture the Flag. You saw a lot of teams in overtime, they would do the same thing. Yeah. You know, they'd be like, okay, well, the other team, they have to push me out. I'm going to just D up. And how many times did that not work in their favor?
Exactly. And now this time around, as the action is going to be heating up, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off here with Sensor, who is just taking care of the glass right away, knowing that his teammates need that to move quickly and be able to access areas in the map a lot faster when they want to go on that rotation there. But Unite Gaming already out the break, able to pick up 2 kills. Kill is going to be a victim there. Strictly Business answers right back. And it has just been an absolute crazy matchup at B, I should say, with Strictly Business now finally being able to establish that control. And it seems like they are going to be able to cap it. This is the opportunity that we're looking for. But Rev, got to ask you, would you force a 3 cap here this early into the game or maintain control with the 2?
Just make control, you know, make sure you lock down map control, get your Slayers warmed up, get your Slayers shot on point. And, you know, just try to pick up kills. You know, they don't absolutely need a 3 cap. 27 points, so you could just lock down 2 for you know, more than half of the game, around 3 minutes, and then it's going to be all tied up. So they don't absolutely need to go for the 3 cap. Sure, it'd be nice, you know, get that third feather under your control or even just neutralize it. But for the time being, just like the first side had it started off Strictly Business, they got into control of B, but after that, Unite Gaming, they're able to retake control.
Yep, and that is a scary thing here for Unite because, like we were talking about before with, you know, how this game has been playing out, domination, most specifically, every second counts, especially when you're down plus 27 here in the going into round 2 of play. We have Saints on your screen as he's going to be creeping his way around, getting a couple hit markers. See if you can find anyone. He's going to find Fears. It's going to be a good pickup by him, going for the double, taking out Sensor as well. And it's going to be 3 down there. As Killa's going to go in for the cleanup. That's going to be another 2 down there for Strictly Business as they can't quite get their footing. They need to be able to establish some kind of control inside of B.
And at some point right now, they have to figure, okay, our B push, it's not working. We got to make something happen at the C flag. We got to make something happen at the Unite Gaming home flag. As now it's going to be after you jump down towards B. Finds Ricky 2 players right now on B. And you saw that since they were putting pressure over towards C, Unite Gaming, they knew this. They rotated a bit further back. That allowed Strictly Business to get B back under their control. But, you know, they're still down by a decent amount of points here.
Yeah, and one thing I'm noticing from Strictly Business here is they get B, and obviously you always expect that that guy to, you know, come around the corner and catch you off guard. Yeah, it seems like every time they get B, there's going to be someone there from Unite, ends up pulling a, you know, a double. You just can't allow that to happen. You know, I mean, if you are there and if you have 2 players, you know, look in the same direction, one of you guys should be able to pick them off. And that's happened way too much here for Strictly Business.
I mean, they've been able to get flag captures. You can see there on the scoreboard. 2 for Center, 2 for After, even 2 Quick Edge ones. So, at a moment in time, they are controlling these flags. They're just not holding on to them. It seems like as soon as they capture them, Unite Gaming come, they pick up the kills, and they just get it back under their control. And Strictly Business now, it's starting to get to that crunch time. Golden Boy, only 2 minutes remaining in the game. They're down by 10 in the second half, so that makes it 37 overall.
That's, I mean, honestly, that's a very difficult deficit to come back from. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that here as we have 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. You can see that Apathy is going to get into a gunfight. He's going to get crushed, though. And that is, I mean, honestly, Revan, at this point, if you're Strictly Business, what do you do? Do you think about the next map?
Right now,
playing it out?
Put away the assault rifles, take out submachine guns. You got to work out at a much faster pace here. So being down by, what was it, like 37 points for a second there? That's 1 point more than holding a 3 cap for a minute. So as time's starting to wind down, as we get closer to that 1 minute mark, Strictly Business have to be looking to get control of that C flag.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much just need to get a trip cap and play flawless at this point. And judging by what we've been seeing so far, Strictly Business just, their guns just do not seem to be warmed up here on Sovereign. Seem to be caught off guard quite a bit, although Strictly Business is going to make their way right by, right by B, and Center will go there for the cap. You're starting to see that pressure being applied here as they're going to push up and advance forward, creeping their way, inching their way forward, if you will. But Unite Gaming, they're going to be there for the stop. They know exactly what they want, and look at that there. They're going in, cap and B. That's not what Strictly Business wanted here. They let that one dude sneak through. He's going to be able to cap that, and that could very well be GG at that point.
Okay, so now you're on Strictly Business. You won the first 2 maps of the series, but Unite Gaming, they've answered back. They've forced Game 5. What is your mindset going into this final map?
It's hard to say, man. Honestly, from my personal experience, you think about it like this. Honestly, the first thing is you shake it off. You shake it off. You don't think about the game. What's done is done. Don't dwell on the past. Don't cry over spilt milk, as the term is said, and just think like, all right, Warhawk, search and destroy. We know our S&D game. We'll be fine. We know what we need to do. They got to shut down Ricky. They got to make Ricky have a bad game. Make Ricky have a bad game. They can win this one realistically. Unite Gaming is going to take game number 4 there. Sovereign S&D. Or Sovereign Domination, apologies, but yeah, look, Ricky just on fire yet again.
Yeah, if I'm on Strictly Business, I'm not too worried at all. Warhawk, Search and Destroy, that is their best Search and Destroy map. Yeah. So I'm hoping that they're going to feel confident moving into this final map of the series as, winner advances to the next round and loser is going home.
Yep, and here's the thing, though. You got to talk about the confidence that Unite Gaming has, specifically because of their coach behind him as well, Maven. Also a dude from the Halo scene, just want to point that out there. And he is he's a hype dude, he keeps them focused. He also knows how to play as well. He's been there, he's done that as, in his respective area. So he brings a lot to that table for this Unite Gaming squad. But looking at that stats, you can clearly tell. Unite, they were just on the money. When you have
how can you stop Ricky?
When you have Ricky, Killa, and Saints, when you have, really, we just have Ricky and Saints going off, it's scary. Then you add Killa to that mix, and it gets even more scary. But now going into Search and Destroy, this is where I'm looking for, again, we're going to talk about it. Ricky and Embos, this is when they need to shine, and this is when they need to come through for a victory with Unite.
All right, guys, we're going to a commercial break. When we come back, Game 5 in the series between Unite Gaming and Strictly Business. You don't want to miss it.